Hi, welcome to another episode of Speaking Your Truth. I am your host, Urban Cowgirl. Today's message has to do with being aware of social media scammers and how to identify the signs and the red flags. You don't want to miss this, so stay tuned. Let's go ahead and talk about the three top scammers on social media. Number one would be, I have a lot of notes, so if you see me looking off, that's because there's a lot to cover and I don't want to miss anything. So number one would be the imposters. Number two would be the romantic scammers. And number three would be the investors. So what they do is they create fake profiles, fake accounts on social media using your images or mine to bait vulnerable people or unsuspecting individuals into their schemes. So what they do is they create fake profiles, fake accounts on social media using your images or mine to bait vulnerable people or unsuspecting individuals into their schemes. So let's go into the romantic scammers. I have been reached out to by so many people on this platform. And the first thing they ask you is, where are you from? And a lot of times you'll fall back to it and you'll tell them, well, I'm from XYZ. And then you have the audacity to give them more information than they asked for. And they know that. They know you're going to communicate with them because guess what? They had a handsome face, a pretty waist. They have whatever you're looking for. So since I'm a female, most of the people that reach out to me on social media are very young and attractive men. Remember, they are opportunists. They are looking for a gateway into your past so that they can set up your future or set it down, bring it down, one or the other. But this is the opportunity for me, to deliver some advice, actually not advice, but to shed some light on the social media scammers. There's a lot of them. There are more of them than there are of you. And guess what? Their list is like a list of commission. Like if you go and buy a car and you write your name, your information down, and it goes into a database, and different people start calling you. Hey, we walked onto our lot and we noticed you were looking at this Lexus, whatever it is, and how can we get you to come in and earn your business? And then the next time someone calls or reaches out, it's via email, it's via phone, it's a different person. Same concept. They literally have the World Wide Web out there as their address book, and your name is on it, which makes you vulnerable. Let's talk about red flags for the romance scammers. These individuals prey on older individuals mostly older individuals who they look like they can get something from. Well, there's so many other ones out there that can prey on younger individuals as well. They're looking for something different from younger individuals. Now, hear this. Very important that you understand not to give anyone access to your personal information at no cost. At no cost. My mom is a senior citizen. She gets calls all the time from people claiming to be the IRS, but they're not. The IRS does not call you and say, hey, I'm coming to get you. They just come get you. And so do police. Police don't say, hey, we got a warrant out for your arrest. We're going to give you some time to come here, but you got 10 minutes to get to that door and be on your way. No, they want you to be afraid. They use scare tactics to get you to let them know what you're doing and where you are, how much money you're willing to pay to get out of a pinch, Just know, if you don't do your research when you hang up that phone or when you get off of social media, it's as much your fault as it is theirs. I'm sorry, you might not like what I just said, but it is the truth. So these romantic scammers, most of the time they like to reach out to you very late at night. It's very late at night or very early in the morning. I'll give you an example. Someone reached out to me on my platform and started small talk, and that's how it starts. Hi, you're so beautiful. I love your videos. I love your photos, you know. And then once you reply, they have you. Thank you so much. What can I do for you? That's me. Oh, I think that you're gorgeous and I would like to know if I can get to know you. Where are you from? I don't like giving out that information. If you don't know me, you don't need to know. That's me. That's my response. And then the next question is, are you married? Do you have kids? Where do you live? I'm not giving out that information. That's none of your business. And then they go silent. And guess what? The next day, I get a phone call from social media. Instagram has a way of allowing people access to a phone, like the phone in Instagram or video chat options. Now, you know, if I wouldn't give you any good conversation, why would you think I would if you called me? And how dare you? That's rude and an invasion of privacy. I did not give you permission to call me or reach out to me in any way other than on this platform to comment on my posts or my videos. That's it. We need to do better. We as an individual need to do better in catching these red flags. Wouldn't you agree? Another thing to note is, keep in mind, information that you willingly give these scammers, they're going to use it to build your duplicate profile. So if you say, yeah, I'm married and yeah, I've got 2 kids, all of a sudden your profile has that information on it. And so when that person has grabbed that from you and now they use it as you on a different platform with your friends. So you're thinking, oh, okay, well, they changed platforms or we have a different profile. That's fine. Maybe they got hacked some kind of way, but it happens. It happens more times than you think. I wouldn't even, if you Google yourself, you might find more than one platform right now with your face. Different name, maybe same name, who knows? But I like to use Google Images. I drop Google's images in Google all the time. And that's how I find people. That's how I find out if people are legitimate or not. Try it. It works. Another red flag is they like to know all the information about you, but no information about themselves. They're not willing to give up too much information about themselves other than, oh, this is a golden one. Yeah, I work for the U.S. military, although I'm not in the States right now. I'm located in another country where I'm working and serving the country. Yeah, I've heard that one so many times. Sick of hearing it. And you know what? The reason why I'm having this conversation with you is because people fall prey to the very same scheme every minute of the day. There are people right now scamming as we speak, and people right now who are not versed, not knowledgeable about it, does not have experience with it. No one has told them anything. Unsuspected people who are lonely, people who are looking for friends. You're the most vulnerable, I'm afraid. Don't do it. It is not worth it. I have a friend right now who has a friend who is her friend is dating someone abroad who claimed to live here in the States. Right now, they've agreed to meet in person. But by now they've spoken on the phone for so long, and they've done this and they've done that over the phone. It's always on the social media app. It's always on a different platform that they choose, like WhatsApp or Google Meets. It's never in person. And if a person is not willing to get on the phone with you immediately and video chat with you, that's a red flag. Get them out of there. Not worth it. This is my favorite red flag. This red flag is when you see an individual's post. Say you go on, you have someone who wants to follow you, and you click on their profile, and their profile has 30 pictures on it. All of them different, but 30 different pictures. But they're all uploaded on the same day. Look at it. It'll tell you right under the likes when it was uploaded. If you see that all 30 of this person's profile has been uploaded on the same day, 9 times out of 10, it is not accurate. It's not legitimate. I would guarantee that that is a scammer. The next scammer I'd like to bring awareness to is the ones who are associated with cryptocurrency, some type of e-trading, some type of brokerage. They're trying to get you to invest your money, and by saying, hey, I can bring more value to your dollar. I can flip your money, or I can guarantee that if you send me so many thousands of dollars, I can turn that thousands into millions in weeks. If it sounds too good to be true, it is. Let's be for real. I mean, some of this stuff is outrageous, but it happens every single day. And I don't understand. Can you help me? Why are you still falling for it? I don't understand that. Please enlighten me. Enlighten all of us. We all really just want to know what in the world is said by these individuals that makes you believe them sight unseen. Make it make sense. So this is all about being aware and bringing awareness to scammers, the people who are out there creating fake profiles for their own benefit, using our profiles, using our photographs and images, using our family's images. You know, social media is good and it's bad. It's good because for people who are trying to get good information and content out here for informational purposes, we'll never see the type of numbers that a lot of these other content creators are seeing, but that's fine. If I can reach a very small number of people with my little posts and it makes a difference, and the message that I'm trying to deliver will spread to someone who really needs to hear it because they themselves has fallen victim to whatever the situation or topic or circumstance is that we are talking about at that moment. This is the reason for this platform, speaking your truth. I would like to know what type of experiences you yourself have run into on social media with people who have slid in your DMs, sent you their information, trying to get them to coerce you to give out your information. I like to know what you're hearing, what you're seeing, what people are doing. Have you seen yourself on another platform, which you know good and well you didn't create it? I want to know what you have to say. There's a lot on this subject. That's why when we meet again on my second episode, it will be a continuation of this episode, which in the second episode, we will talk about ways to identify those people and how to prevent them from taking your personal information and using it for their good. There's something else I need to add to my previous message about romantic scammers. One thing that they try to do is develop a bond with you extremely fast, really fast, so that they can move on to the next person, so they can commit you to being in a relationship or with you or a friendship with them, and they can count that as a possible. I saw a television show not long ago that featured Phylicia Rashad, and was a great movie. I think it was called Beekeeper, as a matter of fact. Beekeeper. And these scammers she was having problems with her PC. She reached out to what she thought was the help desk, but it actually went to a call center for scammers. And those people ended up depleting all of her funds out of her account because she gave them access to her banking information. Her passwords and all were being seen on the back end through this dark web. So let's be diligent in helping each other out. Don't fall prey. Don't be that person. It's not safe. It's not wise. It's not smart. Help your fellow neighbor, your friend, whomever is being scammed, and you know it's a scam. They probably know it too. Anything that's too good to be true, I've said it before, it is.